But when you're getting started, don't be panicked about it. If you understand the process, you get into this. If you need help, you go get help. All right. That's what we're here for. But the reality is, yes, you can make mistakes. Almost none of them are fatal. I get it. You're afraid you're going to screw up. You're new at doing rep. Client's going to come in. They clearly are stressed out. They are counting on you, and you really just don't feel like you got your arms around it, right? I get it. I totally get it. And we've all been there. And in fact, there are cases that come in now where Amanda and I, or Jeff and I, or Amanda and Jeff, we all look at each other. We're like, I don't know. Right? It's a train wreck and a dumpster fire. Look, let me just tell you something. Now I'm going to go through this. There are very few things you can really truly screw up. When it comes to rep, let me explain. I am the purveyor of lessons learned the hard way. Okay. I have screwed up everything there is to screw up. I have missed deadlines to file in tax court. I've missed CDP deadlines. Here's what I'm going to tell you. It's survivable. There's very little in rep that can't be undone. The one exception that I can think of is the 2-year refund. 3 years from due date of return, or 2 years from date of payment. That can't be recovered from. If that deadline is missed, it's missed, right? To bring a refund suit, to claim the refund. Other than that, everything else, I don't suggest missing them, because what I'm going to tell you, some of these fixes aren't guaranteed, but usually you can fix it. So I'll give you an example. Let's talk about audit. What happens with an audit, if you've never done this, the auditor makes their proposed changes. They will usually give you a 30-day letter. You can request the hearing for appeals, but there are cases where they will do just a notice of deficiency. The taxpayer hasn't responded. There's under 14 months left on the 3-year audit statute. If they were to send you the 30-day letter, there's a chance the statute would blow before appeals got to the case. In those cases, they just issue the notice of deficiency, 90 days to file in tax court. You have no idea the number of people that come to us where this has been missed. They bring us all the mail. Now they're in collection. They blew the 90 days. They can't file in tax court. Yeah, but there's audit reconsideration. There's a doubt as to liability offer. The client can pay the balance if they can afford it and then file for a refund. There are ways to still challenge that. All right, let's talk about collection. All right, you get the final notice, 30 days to request the collection due process hearing, and it's missed. By the time the client comes to you, or I've had this happen, you lose it on your desk and you blow that. So now you don't have your CDP rights. You can't get the collection due process hearing. What happens? Nothing. They're in collection. You just start to deal with the collection division. All right. Life goes on. You're going to have to be a little more aggressive in terms of getting everything to the government, because they can levy the client. But you can still work out a deal. All is not lost if you don't have your CDP hearing. So the truth of the matter is, if you're new to this, or you want to get into this and you're nervous, don't be. All right. Don't get me wrong. It's good to have a little bit of, nervous anxiety. You know what? It may, being worried, it can help you think clearer. It can focus you. But you don't want to get to the point where you go into either vapor lock, where you can't do anything, or you talk yourself out of doing this. Right? The first step of any journey is the first step. All right. You just get started doing it. And when you start to get cases, if you truly need help, that's what Tax Rep Network is for. Then you join the network, and, we will help you. We'll help you through the case and all the rest. But when you're getting started, don't be panicked about it. If you understand the process, you get into this. If you need help, you go get help. All right. That's what we're here for. But the reality is, yes, you can make mistakes. Almost none of them are fatal. Okay. Now, on the preparation side, there are some mistakes where you or your client could go to prison. That would be, I don't know about fatal, but that would be big. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, for those of you who want to help taxpayers resolve outstanding issues, non-filing issues, They want to bring a whistleblower case. They need penalty abatement, all of that. Don't panic. All right. You can do this. I promise you can do this. Okay. So with that, don't be afraid. Go diving into this. I'm telling you right now, if you really want to build it, come to Tax Rep. We'd love to have you join the community. All right. But that said, you can do this. I promise you. All right. From Eric Green to you, it's okay to be nervous. Don't talk yourself out of this. You can do it. You can make a lot of money and you can help a lot of people. Right. In my mind, this business has always been a win-win-win. All right. I make a very nice living. I'm helping a lot of taxpayers. And by the way, I'm helping the IRS. Right. We're part of the same system. By us getting clients into the system, cleaning up these debts and everything else, people think like we're at battle with the IRS. We're really not. We are representing our client to make sure they get every opportunity and all their rights and all the benefits and everything they're supposed to get. But I don't really view myself as opposing the government with most of this. This is a matter, we're all trying to get to the same place, get a taxpayer in compliance, resolving their debt and moving on, right? Helps the government, helps all the other taxpayers who are paying their taxes timely, like you and I, and it helps us too. And we make a living doing it. All right. Thanks for listening.